What are the most common DevOps interview questions in this 2025? Any five you can share?
Okay. Um, so, yeah. So the first question may be related to networking. What is TCP/IP protocol? What is DNS? What's the difference between HTTP? What's the difference between HTTPS? So these are the networking questions. Then the question may come to Docker and virtual machine. What's the difference between Docker and a virtual machine?
Okay.
Why do we use Docker? Why don't we use virtual machine if we are doing this? Um, the third question may be related to infrastructure as a code,
Okay.
that Kubernetes Helm part. Again, we can have CI/CD related questions, that how a code is made on that developer's laptop and how it is going to the production server. So you may explain a little bit of CI/CD in it. And yeah, there is one more question which is very basic. Everyone asks that what is DevOps and what's the DevOps workflow?
Simple. Everything comes from practice, right? Yeah.
Yes, definitely. You can't neglect practice in DevOps. It's not something which will come to theory only. Practical is very important.
Okay. I mean, when compared to the other fields, I mean, not every field is, it's not easy, but when compared to this full stack, right? When compared to this some testing roles or some other roles, this DevOps required a lot of human intervention, right? Human presence
Yes.
is required at every stage.
Yes, that's why you asked me the question, na, will AI replace DevOps engineers? No, AI can't replace DevOps engineers. It can give us the command. It can ease our task, but it can't replace us. It can never replace us.
Okay. What's the major mistake freshers should avoid in this DevOps interview?
Okay. So this is not only for DevOps interview, it is for any other interview you are giving. Just tell what is asked. There is no need to tell more than what is asked. So if we relate if we come back to our DevOps point, if we relate it with DevOps, so suppose something is asked to you, a question is asked, and you are just explaining, and you know said a few tools name. See, Ansible, Terraform, something like that. You use some name while explaining that particular question. Now the next question will definitely be what is Ansible? What is Terraform? Have you used it? Have you worked on it? And if you don't have idea about it, then it will be a very, negative point for you. That why did you use? I didn't even ask you to use all these terms. You could explain your answer without using these terms. So this is something which every student do in the mistake which every student do in their starting interviews, that they try to tell everything that they know.
Everything or anything?
Everything or anything. That is even not required. And it sometimes backfired them.
True. So true, Kriti. I also agree with that.
I also agree with that.
Okay. Just only answer the things whatever required. Whatever they have been asked.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Also leave your answer on a point where you know that if question will arise from here, I will be definitely able to answer it. So it will be a very positive point for you. So suppose you asked me what is cat. I replied cat is this, and I ended it somehow on dog. Now your next question will be what is dog or something like that, if you could understand what I'm trying to explain you. So if you are asking me what is dog, now I am very confident that I know what is dog, and I purposely ended the answer like that, so that you ask the question from me. So that is something which increase the conversation as well, and it definitely increase your points also, that you have answered these many number of questions correctly.
Just answer only for the things, only for the task that you have been asked. Not more than that, not below that, right? What are some common misconceptions about DevOps you came across?
Okay, so common misconceptions. Uh, Misconception is something like that, which I thought. I'll tell you my personal experience. It was
Okay.
my misconception.
True.
In the first, second year, I didn't even know about DevOps. I didn't know a term like DevOps exists also in this world. And there happened an event. A tutor came. He told us that I am working as a DevOps engineer in XYZ company,
Okay.
and we were like, DevOps? We knew developers, we knew web development, we knew app development. What is this
What is
DevOps
DevOps?
thing? Yeah, what is this
Okay.
DevOps things? So he started explaining us the same way I explained you all these time, that development, operation, they
Mm,
collide,
mm,
they
mm.
bridge the gap, and everything like that. And what we thought, this is not for us. This is for someone who is very experienced. This is for someone who is professional, and this is for someone in whose college this is being taught. Like, this has been taught. And that was the misconception that I had, that
Mm.
freshers can't start with DevOps. And you won't believe, in third year, I just jumped to DevOps. And from there, I am moving to DevOps engineering. So,
Okay.
yeah, that was my misconception that broke.
Okay. So DevOps is not only for experienced. A student who are passionate, who have the ability to gain expertise, for all these skills, can apply for these DevOps roles, right?
Yeah. Just one thing, that you don't have to learn everything in one go.
Okay.
If you are learning step by step, you are good to go. Like, most of the people think that there are a lot of tools that are involved and
Mm.
I have to know everything, then only we can learn DevOps. No. If you are starting from basic Linux, you are taking 1 week, 2 weeks in learning Linux only, then it's good. Now you are moving to, Git. You took 1, 2 weeks in that as well. That is how we go. That is how we learn. That is how we enter in DevOps. Not in one go at all.
Okay.